this stuff we just demoed, and more.
Pace Panthers!
On Dion, get it! Do his dance, move to his dance.
Now through the holidays, get free shipping on Craftsman tool orders over $59 when you shop Craftsman.com. Made to make Craftsman.
Coming up next, we wonder what in the wide, wide world of sports is going on with the NFC East. That's next. NFL Total Access, presented by Craftsman. Return.
The Lexus Halftime Show. The guys recap all the first half action with highlights and analysis and get you ready for the second half. The Lexus Halftime Show, tonight, live on NFL Network.
Sunday is not over until it's final. Our experts wrap up the Pats-Falcons primetime showdown with analysis you won't find anywhere else.
He gives your team an attitude.
NFL Game Day Final, Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
We were born to make, mold, shape, build incredible things. Coursing through our veins, the urge to make something from nothing. Trust in every cut. Build a legacy with each pass. And find there is nothing you can't create. Go ahead.
Come on, Kiwan, get this.
The rest of us. We all are and always will be made to make. Only at Sears this Friday and Saturday. Get the lowest prices of the season on bolt-on for just $79.99.
Don't look like Kiwan.
Answering your phone between 5 and 7 on a weeknight? Not so smart. Buying your own kit a drum set? Not so smart. Getting a complete meal on a table under $10.
Come on, Marianne.
Now that's
Get stick some deeds, Marianne. He's gonna pass this.
$9.99,
Setting it up.
6 pieces of chicken, 3 biscuits, and 1 large side, just $9.99. Bringing home a meal the whole family loves for under $10. Very smart. Today.
Ooh, cockle-licoo!
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that Old MacDonald was a really bad speller?
Your word is cow. Cow.
Oh, get in there.
C-O-W-E-I-E-I-O. Dang, never. Geico. 15 minutes could save you. Well, you
Get away, Eric.
I hate watching with Ramsey. All he does is yell. They
9-0.
hear you, Ramsey. But every time he's come over this year,
Oh, in the timeout. Wah, 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 wah.
little dog won't come out from under the couch. But we're winning. I love you, Ramsey.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes.
You got the hearts of lions. Good things.
Oh, look at Mr. Howard out there. Yeah, buddy.
That's what carries us from here to where we're going. And everybody's talking about what we couldn't do and what we wouldn't do and what we shouldn't do, right? You did it week after week, day after day. No matter what somebody said about you or us, it doesn't matter what they say.
Find your look at NFLshop.com.
Moments ago, that man, Vernon Davis, told our Ian Rappaport he's playing tonight. He did not play last week. We all saw how out of sync the 49ers offense looked in that 27-7, 20-point loss in San Francisco that made Andrew Luck this week's greatness on the road presented by Courtyard Player. Luck, he didn't throw for 200 yards. He did run one in for a second time this season. But he took care of his old college coach in his old college area. That's greatness on the road, presented by Courtyard. It's now time to take.
Come on, Mr. Howard, get the ball.
Most of the teams in the NFC East, avert your eyes. The Dallas Cowboys are leading this division at 2-1. Their win against the Rams last week is still, to date, the lone out-of-division win for anybody within the division, and certainly stands to reason when the rest of the division, 3 teams, have only 1 win combined. We saw last Thursday night the Chiefs put the bang thing in Philadelphia with an Andy Reid returning. And Washington is 0-3. 0-3. Wow. And then the
Don't take that.
Giants
Yeah.
are real hard 0-3. I mean, they look brutal. So there's a softball and carry. Well, I mean, because you could sit here and say Washington is 0-3, partially because RG3 is not himself, and they're all on the road this week with Dallas and the Skins on the West Coast at the AFC West. The AFC West is also a destination for Philadelphia, which has had a big problem with the AFC West.
Boom!
To kick off week number 1. I'll start with you. With the Giants now going to take on Andy Reid, as Reid is sort of settling all family business with 3 consecutive trips against the NFC East this season. Why the Giants 0-3 in your mind?
You know, when we talked about that, I wish I had the answer.
3-point play.
What's going on here right now? What's the answer? But we talked at the top of the show about the identity crisis in San Francisco. I think the same thing is going on with the New York Giants. They have an identity crisis. When they were going good and winning championships, they dominated on the defensive line, and they were able to run the football on the offensive line. You look at this team now, they're averaging 44 yards a game rushing, last in the league, and they sacked the quarterback 3 times, last in the league. To me, it's all about the offensive and defensive line. They're struggling across the board at all positions, and that's what's led to Bill O'Brien's start.
Mike Shanahan back at his old
Wait, come on!
Black Hole
Where to see that?
Browns with Washington this week. Steve, why is it just as simple as RG3's knee, that 0-3 record?
It really isn't. In fact, a lot has been said about RG3's health. But let me take it a step further. Let's talk about the defense, because that really is the Achilles heel. And RG3's knee is getting better as we speak. But the defense...
Oh, get it out. Thanks for the help.
In most categories on defense, total defense, first downs per game, they can't get off.
Ooh!
Built to run the football. They led the league in rushing last year. That's not built to come from behind like they've been for 3 games in a row. So that defense has to tighten up a little bit in order for RG3 to get back at what he does best.
And now the Eagles go to Denver, and Peyton Manning playing at a ridiculously high level right now. The Eagles have lost 2 in a row. Why have they lost 2 in a row?
What you talk about that Redskins defense, that's what you heard. That's what statistics
We gotta get
say.
inside.
We actually
Let's do
saw
this.
this Philadelphia Eagles defense, and they're pretty darn bad. We're at the bottom in most categories. But let me tell you something. Chip Kelly's offense, they're number 1 in rushing the football, 209 yards a game. But the problem is, they don't keep the ball. They're last in the NFL in time of possession. So normally when you're winning in time of possession, you're dominating the game, but it throws that defense right back out there, and they have so many holes in them, it's atrocious. And Michael Vick was a little erratic last week. I hope he get it back on track. But Peyton Manning, oh my God, he can't wait to see this defense.
That has to be the stat of the season so far, to lead the league in rushing, but be last in time of possession.
Unbelievable.
How can you do that? Has it ever happened? I don't know.
They're doing it.
They said he was going to do things that we never seen in his league. So you've got the Giants and Washington 0-3 together for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And you've got the Eagles at 1-2 heading to Peyton Manning.
Beat down.
The Cowboys are 2-1. I mean, if they don't take the division this year, you have to wonder, when could they possibly have everything set up? Do you believe in the 2-1 Dallas?
And I believe in the Cowboys. I believe they are the cream of the crop in the NFC least.
Nice.
Hear me right. The NFC least.
That's good.
They are the cream of the crop. When you think about what they did last week against the Rams, they ran the ball 34 times for 193 yards. Tony Romo had a passer rater of 137.2. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. When they take care of the football like that, I have to say Callahan is doing a really good job at calling the plays. And when you look at what Monty Kiffin has brought to this defense, all that kicking stuff that Ron Bryan was talking about, hey, we're just going to go out here, we're going to play fast, we're going to play furious, we're going to fly around and get to the football. This team right now, they are balling, and I believe in the Cowboys in what I see right now.
Well, they certainly gashed this Rams defense last week with, I think that Marco Murray is still...
I said that, Rich.
I think he's still running right now.
No, you're piling on.
No, I'm not piling on. I'm just reiterating facts.
I am. I'm home.
Colin Kaepernick. So a lot of people stand to reason that Colin Kaepernick...
Come on, Marianne, let's make a play.
...game is what we're going to see out of this offense tonight. However, if Kaepernick does throw it around the lot, as he has done in the last 2 weeks, he will have to stare down this man.
Don't let Hansbrough score on you.
into a film session with Finnegan when we return.
NFL Total Access Kickoff is brought to you by Gatorade. Gatorade knows that all begins within. Win from within. And by Verizon. Never be without football. Call Star NFL to download NFL Mobile from Verizon.
Anyway, 3-point play. Come on, Monte, give him some pressure. Give him some pressure. Oh. Come on, Davion. Get a hand in there.
There's nothing like the feeling of getting something new. And now, there's a plan that lets you experience that newfound thrill again, and again, and again.
Can you close your phone box? We're picking up some feedback.
Introducing Verizon Edge, the plan that lets you upgrade to a new Verizon 4G LTE phone when you want to, having what you want on the network you rely on. That's powerful. Verizon. Upgrade to the new Moto X by Motorola with zero down payment.
You know that guy that's got a ham radio in his basement? He can talk to China, Mongolia, and all the Koreans. And he needs to be the shells and cheese. So who are you? Liquid
Coogly-goo!
like that guy you know.
Together we make the NFL Ticket Exchange, the only place to buy and sell verified authentic NFL tickets. Which means we make sure your name is on your ticket.
Try again, Gary.
Guarantee the day belongs to you. NFL Ticket Exchange. Together, we make football.
Getting a complete meal on a table under $10? Now that's smart. The new KFC $9.99 6-piece deal. 6 pieces of chicken, 3 biscuits, and 1 large side, just $9.99. Today it tastes so good.
We were born to make, mold, shape, build incredible things. Coursing through our veins, the urge to make something from nothing. Trust in every cut. Build a legacy with each pass. And find there's nothing you can't create. Go ahead and inspire the rest of us. We all are and always will